obviously happy to beat John the way I did, because for me he's always a very tricky opponent. So happy to only lose 8 games, and I feel like the third set for me was in a very high level.
Thank you. We will start from the questions in the room. Just a kind reminder, before your questions, please tell us your name and your publication. Thank you. Questions, please.
Hi, Tanya from Joy. Great win and great interview with Dylan.
Yeah.
Just wanted to ask, this gold medal is obviously one of the most precious things in the world to you, but you've left it in the hands of your brother, who you don't seem to think is too reliable.
No, he's very reliable. I was just joking. He took it because I think I was coming from somewhere, I think US or something like that, and then he took it from Germany for a media appearance. That's why he had it. But yeah, his hands are very reliable. It's not lost or anything like that. It's also not scratched. When it travels, the gold medal, it's like packaged in like 3 T-shirts, like folded in a very special manner that not one scratch gets on it.
Any more questions in the room? For native questions, we will do it in the end. English questions first, okay? Okay, we will move online for the English questions.
And our first question, Willie Weinbaum, ESPN. Your question, thank you.
Hi. In your mind, with Novak not at the tournament, how would you assess who the best players in the world are on the men's side on the hard courts? And what do you think makes you so effective on hard courts?
I mean, I think Novak is probably the best. No question about it. He's won the most. But I think, I've said this a lot before. I think Daniil has won in, incredible tournaments in the last few months, few years. So he's one of the best players on hard courts. I think, I've won the Olympics, the World Tour Finals, stuff like that. So, I think I can play quite well on hard courts. I think Tsitsipas can play well on hard courts, but I do think that Rafa right now is playing incredible tennis again. So he's not somebody that you can forget this tournament.
And the second part about you specifically, when you think about your game, what makes it so conducive to doing so well on hard courts?
Yeah, but this question is, I've been doing okay on all surfaces except maybe grass. I've won 3 Masters titles on clay as well, won more on clay than I did on hard courts in that regards. So it's movement orientated, it's shot orientated. I can still hit quite heavy these days. The hard courts maybe a bit slower than they used to be, but I wouldn't say that I'm only good on hard courts. I think I can play all around.
Thank you.
And thank you. We'll go to Ibaldo Scanagata, Ubi Tennis. Your questions, thank you.
Okay. Well done. Congratulations. You won so easily the first set that you counterfoot your opponent and also the media, because we are always waiting for you 20 minutes more than when they announce you. But apart from that, what do you think about the fact that the French guy Humbert got COVID? Is something that worries you? Worries your players? He announced that, and he will have to be 5 days, I think, in quarantine, and who knows who has he met and things like that. Is this kind of worrying you players, or you feel quite safe?
I didn't know that he had. I just heard it from you for the first time, but
I always give you new.
Yeah. Sorry for the wait. I was practicing, which I needed to do.
Sure.
Look, I think this year in Australia there's a lot more cases than last year. It's simple as that, and we are allowed to go outside to eat. We're allowed to do whatever we want. So it's, I think, natural that more people get COVID. So my brother, when he arrived, he had it. He was in quarantine in Sydney. Now he's obviously, he doesn't have it anymore. But I think quite a few players had it when they arrived. Quite a few players, I think, have it now. We are not getting tested, so I think if we would get tested, there would be probably more positives than there are now, in a way. But I'm somebody, I'm here to play the tournament, and I understand that there's a lot of cases in Melbourne, there's a lot of cases in Australia all around, so I don't do much outside. I haven't been to any restaurants yet, I haven't been out, I haven't been anywhere but the hotel room and the court, so I'm kind of doing a bubble for myself, simply because I don't want to take any risks, and I want to give myself the best chance possible to do well here. And if I get COVID, then that's obviously not going to happen.
Thank you. We'll come back to in the room for national language.